A common misconception that a lot of candidates have when they're applying to the Big Four is, oh, how am I going to pass the interview? I probably won't get hired because I don't have a traditional economics, accounting and finance background. How on earth am I going to get through the assessment center? And what you need to understand is a lot of hiring managers are fully aware that you may not have these, what you could call traditional prerequisites. And that's why even in these assessment centers, a lot of the things that they assess are your communication skills, your competency skills. How do you work with people? How do you think about problems? And how do you come up with solutions? I myself had a physics degree, which is a whole other story. And even during my graduate scheme, when I was training, I met people who had done pharmacy, geography, history, English, mathematics, of course, economics and accountancy graduates as well, but chemistry, computer science, such a plethora of different backgrounds, and of course, school leavers as well. Key thing to understand is the reason a lot of the requirements say, oh, you need a 2-1 or above, is because what they're trying to assess is, do you have the discipline, working style that a Big Four training program commands for you to be able to succeed, pass the exams whilst balancing client demands? Because the knowledge required to be a financial consultant, a business consultant, a technology consultant, M&A, deal advisory, to become a tax analyst, becoming an auditor. These are taught in the firm training programs. They're taught during your ACA. You have modules such as principles of tax, assurance, accounting. These teach the skills that you will need. Now, of course, people from accounting and finance backgrounds and economics may have that slight edge in terms of understanding the jargon of how to analyze a financial statement. And sure, they can use that as a catapult or catalyst to help explain their thought process or motivations for applying to these roles. The truth is, the level of knowledge required as far as understanding what the role consists of when explaining to a potential interviewer is probably a good weekend's worth of researching, speaking to people on LinkedIn, doing Google search, analyzing the description. I mean, I applied in 2019 before the world of ChatGPT. So there's even more resources now for you to be able to create a kind of cheat sheet to be able to pass these interviews. They just want to know, are you someone who's committed? Are you interested in the firm? Are you interested in the opportunity that the firm requires? And do you possess the kind of discipline, skills, relationship building skills that the profession demands? So good luck with applying. You know what they say, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.